and this video is going to show how I do a kangaroo carry using a woven wrap. And this is a carry that I really struggled with a lot in the beginning, and so this video is going to include some tips and tricks that really helped me. So the first thing I noticed was that whenever I tried to do the carry, I felt like I needed 3 hands, and since, like most humans, I only have 2, I decided to use my leg as my third hand. So I would start with my leg propped up on something, and then I would lay the wrap, the middle of the wrap, right on my leg. And then I would go ahead and grab my baby and sit him right on my leg, and this is a doll for this video. And so I would sit the baby on my leg, and then pull the fabric up over his back. And I would try to keep it so that all the bunching was back at the bottom with him sitting on it, so that the fabric on his back was nice and smooth. And then I would take one side up and over my shoulder, and then take the other side up and over my shoulder. And then, still with him sitting on my knee, I would go ahead and build in my shoulder flip. So I'm going to take my arm and reach it under the wrap, grab the top rail, and holding the middle marker in place with the other hand, I would flip the fabric so that the wrong side of the fabric is showing on my shoulders now. And then I would switch the middle marker to my other hand and go ahead and do the shoulder flip on the other side. So the baby is still sitting on the fabric, and now I'm going to go ahead and bring him up to the right height, keeping lots of fabric underneath his body, and then reaching between his legs and pulling as much as I can up between his body and mine, getting him in that nice seated position with his knees higher than bottom and the fabric extending all the way to the back of his knees. So now I'm going to get to work on tightening. I am going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to reach my arm across and grab just the inside rail, and then pull this across strand by strand, keeping it laying flat so that the wrong side of the fabric is showing in my back. And I like to keep the shoulder part all up on top of my shoulder, but you can also allow it to cup your shoulder if you want. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. I'm going to grab the inside rail and pull strand by strand, bringing it across. And again, the wrong side of the fabric is showing. And again, I like to keep it all up on top. And then here we have it. I'm holding both tails right at his bottom now. And then I still have a little slack in my top rail, so I'm going to just pull and snug these up, and then pull the bottom rail of each cross to snug that up, because the bottom rail of the cross corresponds to the top rail of the pocket. So I'm going to get everything nice and snug. And now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to tie my knot actually on top of his bottom, and then I'm going to slide it along the top of his legs all the way until it's behind his knees, and then I'm going to tie it off. And so then once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and up to my shoulders, and I'm just going to really make sure that this fabric is spread well so that it's evenly bunched instead of being gathered more closer to my neck. And just spread this out. And again, you can allow these to cup your shoulders if you want, or you can leave them up nice and high. And there we have it. In the back, I like to spread the crosses down to really help distribute the weight over my entire back. And here we are. This is my kangaroo carry using a woven wrap. Thank you.